Good evening and welcome to the channel The Vaping Piper. Today's blend, as you see already the title, is seasonal blend. As we're now heading towards Christmas and the New Year, I wanted to, smoke something suitable for this time of the year. Now, if you watched my video on the selection that I received from the US that I uploaded not long ago, this was one of them. The Cob Pipe and a Button Nose. Yeah, by Cornell Diehl. Now, obviously it came originally in this tin. But what I've done is I've peeled off the label. And surprisingly enough, it was just stuck flimsily on the edges of the label. So I just peeled it off, came off very easy, and stuck it onto my mason jar. And I think it looks great. Instead of me writing labels and I might do this in the future. I never tried actually to take off the labels. I thought it was stuck on properly and it will get torn and it'll ruin. So yeah. This is a very nice idea to do your mason jars. I know some do the labels on the top, but that is more involved. This is simply peeling it off and sticking it on. Simple as that. So, as the days are shortening and the weather's becoming colder and wintry, one wants a more of a warm, nourishing, sort of comforting smoke, right? So I'm hoping this is one of them. Now I have one English aromatic that I want to try as well, and this is the Gowith Hogarth Seasonal Reserve. I covered the disgusting whatever it is there. Seasonal Reserve, and this is the 2022. So it'll take a bit of wizardry from the guy who does my edit to put a nice thumbnail for the review on this one. So let's see how he gets on. But he's capable and I'm sure he will do just well. So I wasn't sure which one to review first because this is an English aromatic that many have told me they love it. It's as well a cherry, vanilla, and almond with a Virginia and a Burley. We'll go through it when so I decided to start off with this one, with the US one. Now, as I spoke about this before, the US aromatics are normally a lot more aromatic, sort of more pronounced on the flavorings, less so on the natural leaf taste, but Cornell Diehl an exception because most of the aromatics are perfect balance between the natural tobacco leaf and the flavorings. So we'll give this a go. Now, because this is a Cob Pipe, the name, I was debating if I should use my Savinelli Church Warden Clark's favorite that I really enjoy when I smoke aromatics with this pipe, but I decided, you know what, let's go with the spirit of the blend and I'll use a corn cob. Yeah, and this is a Missouri corn cob. So let's see how it goes, shall we? Now obviously this is non-filtered. I could put in here 6 mil, but I'm going to use it non-filtered. So I'm looking forward for this one. So what is it all about? I'll put the description as well below, but let's read it so like this we get an idea of how complex Cornell Diehl blend is. So among Cornell Diehl most beloved seasonal blends, Cob Pipe and a Button Nose is a balanced aromatic blend of top tier flue and air-cured grades, including 2019 Canadian Bright Virginia, 2017 Red Virginias, and 2014 White Burley, offering a natural tobacco flavor supported by nostalgic notes of hot cocoa and marshmallows. Now, that is a classic. Hot cocoa. With children, you get a delicious hot cocoa cup with marshmallows that have been sort of semi-roasted on the fire, on the barbecue, and sort of put into the hot cocoa and sort of melt in the hot cocoa and give it that creamy, sweet, buttery taste. Delicious. So when I read this, it brought back a lot of memories. Pressed, sliced, and tumbled into an easy-to-pack, ready-rubbed cot. It is a perfect blend to enjoy throughout the holiday or any day you choose. So, so this comes ready cut. So it means that you can pack your pipe very easily indeed. And you can see the various grain of the leaf. Now, smell. Moreish. The first word that came to my mind when I smelled this is nourishing and sort of warm smell. There's a bit of grass in here, a bit of earthiness, and this cocoa, I would say it smells a bit like cocoa chocolate. I'm not sure yet till I smoke it. And a very nice creamy note to it. So I'm not sure if that's coming from the marshmallows. A bit bready, a bit nutty, like a citrusy, fruity note. Yeah, it's quite complex smell. But let's see how it actually smokes. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to pipe the pipe, and we'll start the review. So I allowed it to dry a bit. Yeah, so let's give this a go, shall we? Right, so we'll pack the corn cob the normal way, but with a corn cob you have to be careful not to smoke it all the way down, that you end up burning the part of the stem that goes in actually into the bowl. I'm not sure if you're gonna hear some music in the background. It's not my choosing. There's a party going on next door. We're based, in a few office complex, and I think they're having an early Christmas party. I'm not sure what it is, but I can hear the music through the double insulated walls, so it's quite loud at source. I hope it's not disturbing us in this video. Alright, so, and if yes, you might enjoy some music. So, full to the top with this fine tobacco, and let's give this a go. Oh yeah, nice. See, I'm having high expectations from this Cornell Diehl. Now, for me, as I've said many times, as I live in England, you can't get a hold of it here. And the only way I can get it is through people who are actually traveling physically from the US to UK, because shipping ain't gonna work. They're gonna stop it. So, yeah, these blends, mainly from the US, I smoke on occasion because it's not easy for me to get a hold of. Complex, really nice. Fruity. Nuttiness. Now, don't forget, there is here a few Virginias. You've got here 2019 Canadian Bright Virginias. So that is a bit more of a nutty, nearly oaky type of Virginia. And then you got 2017 Red Virginia, which is more on the sweet note with sort of dark fruit type of sweetness to it. And then you've got the Burley, White Burley, which will offer you that nutty, earthy. So you got a combination of those leaf, and then you're talking about the topping. I'm already tasting it. I'm trying to get my mind around it. You definitely taste a cocoa-y, chocolatey taste with that delicious, creamy, sweet, sweet creaminess to it. That I assume is the marshmallows. Now this is certainly a nourishing, warming smoke. Oh yeah. This is ideal to smoke with a port of wine. Port. A sweet port that will go well with the character of this blend. Oh, yeah. This is a fairly complex blend, and it's not this typical aromatic from tobacconists that, for instance, in that video I spoke about, from, what was it called, that company again? Gatlin Burley from Tennessee. I haven't tried them yet, but smelling those blends, those are fairly heavy aromatic and less on the natural taste of the tobacco leaf that I actually very much enjoy. I do have a sweet tooth, and I do enjoy my sweet heavy aromatics. I do very much enjoy them. Not for long, but I do enjoy them. This one, the Cornell Diehl, is more leaning towards the European English aromatics. Maybe similar to this, but a different flavor profile. I'm talking about the aromatics is not as overpowering, and it is very much in the background, but adds so much to the enjoyment of the smoke with the natural flavors of the various leaf in here. And the corn cob brings it out surprisingly well. That delicious, nourishing, warm cocoa sort of, I would call it cocoa chocolatey, with that nearly creamy sweetness that gives you that marshmallow taste. I'm not sure how they case this tobacco with marshmallow. I'm not sure. But it's worth. I should have actually watched a video by the Jeremy, what was his name? Jeremy, the master blender by Cornell Diehl. What was his name? Jeremy Reeds, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in the edit, but I think that was his name. He actually he's recorded a video on this blend. And if I'm not mistaken, I haven't watched it, but someone told me, one of the guys here said that he actually made a syrup of proper cocoa and with the marshmallow, something of that concept. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm really sure I remember that. They're mentioning it to me. Because this is very authentic. So you're getting here a few notes, a citrusy, fruity, nutty, bready, a bit grassiness as well here. And what finishes it off is that nourishing cocoa, chocolatey. I'm adding chocolatey, but I think it's maybe a mild chocolate, more like cocoa, maybe, I'm not sure myself. With this delicious, creamy, nearly buttery sweet note to it. Very nice. This is perfect for this time of year. Now, it's funny enough, you might see reviews, watch my reviews, that it looks fairly summery, or if I mention it's a mild weather, yeah, because I recorded it previously and I never uploaded it or never published it yet. So yeah, you might get a mixed season type of reviews. Yeah. So it'd be nice to review something in midwinter, what I recorded sort of late summer, early autumn. Yeah. Well, this is a lovely aromatic. If you like your aromatics well balanced and very good quality leaf with the right amount of topping on it. But apparently, I hope I'm not wrong, that he actually created that topping with real cocoa and real marshmallows. If you wouldn't see in the edit any correction, so that is correct. And you can taste it in the blend. This with a port wine or something, a sweet wine rather than a dry red wine. You need something, a sweet wine, or maybe even a white dessert wine. I think port will be perfect. Because that heavy sweet wine will complement these lovely, nourishing, warming flavors of the smoke. They give you a real festive feel. Yeah. Really nice. And the room note is divine. Really nice. You can actually smell that warm cocoa and creaminess in the air. Really nice. Zero tongue bite, so smooth, no harshness. And the corn cob, yeah. See, I many times advise new pipe smokers to buy a corn cob because they're cheap and they're really nice to smoke. I wouldn't say it's better than my Savinelli, no, but considering it's a corn cob, it's delivering very good flavors. I just thought it will go well with the theme of things, the corn cob pipe and the actual corn cob itself, to smoke the blend in a corn cob. Yeah. Lovely. The creamy, buttery, sweet note comes through. I assume is the marshmallow. There's no vanilla here, obviously. But with that nutty, bready, grassy, fruity, citrusy a bit, all that combined with that nourishing, warm cocoa, chocolate, more cocoa than chocolate. Yeah, this is a perfect blend for this time. 100%. I can't wait to try this one. This is a rather different cherry and vanilla and roasted almonds. Yeah. Smokes very well. Delicious. Okay. I don't want this video to take too long as usual. I wonder if you tried this blend. by Cornell Diehl, the corn cob, what was it called? The corn cob pipe and the button nose. Yeah, very festively. Yeah. And a very suited blend to go with the name, actually. I'm sure the guys will come up soon and enjoy the room note. Besides them trying this blend, some of them, who now also smoke a pipe on occasion. So yeah, they're all looking forwards. Okay, and now the music is getting loud. I hope you don't hear it. But we've got double insulated walls and it's still coming through. So they are partying early in the year. Never mind. Main thing, everyone is jolly and merry. Right, so this was my review on the Cornell Diehl corn cob pipe and button nose. So if you smoke that blend, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't and can get a hold of it, I know if you're a UK viewer, not easy to get a hold of in the UK, but maybe in Europe, maybe in America, if you can get some hold of someone to bring it to you from the US, try getting your hands on it. This is a delicious blend. A delicious blend. Is there any different wording on this one here? Oh, because it says here, another thing that I didn't put below, maybe I will do it now. A warm and inviting mix of bright and red Virginia's nutty Burley and stoved Cavendish redolent with notes of toasted marshmallow and hot cocoa, pressed to marry the flavors and presented in a ready rub format for easy packing. So this bit of information was not, I didn't notice that. So there you go. Right, so yeah, so hopefully the next review will be this one, I hope. So, and hopefully I'll be able to upload all this within the next few weeks. So it'll be suited for this time of the year. So I would like to wish you a nice day and a good week. And well, I'm sure I'll sort of wish you all a happy new year. With this blend, this will be nearer the time. So until the next video, take care. Bye bye for now.